Hi everyone. Happy birthday. Hello, I'm Tim. I think you guys know that. Welcome to my birthday party. It really is my birthday today. Truly is. March 28th. And I was talking to a friend yesterday, and they wished me a happy birthday, and I said, thanks, I feel happy. And he's like, why? And I said, well, I don't know. I feel like even in these times, I have everything that I need. And so I feel happy. And so because of that, I felt like, well, maybe I should throw a party. Um, Everything's going great, except the live stream isn't working very well. I was trying to get the Facebook to share the screen, like my computer screen. Hi Kyle. The idea of today is kind of to basically host a party. So it's not a fake party. I did that 6 years ago. I was part of a fake party where a bunch of us got together and we kind of just like interacted with each other, but we had a clipboard and we would kind of mingle from group to group, and we'd rate our social interactions based on how we felt. Oh, I'm feeling a 4 right now, or maybe a 2.5, or like a 7. And then we'd take all that data and we'd graph it, and then we would like make little pieces of music out of it or whatever. But this today is nothing like that. I think it's I want to say it's a real party, right? We uh, what is there to say? Yeah, I mean we can't touch each other. We can't have each other over at our houses. But I thought, why not use our technology and use what we have to still have a party, I guess. And so I'm gonna keep this running. Basically, it's 11 o'clock right now. We're maybe like 11 minutes behind schedule, but hey, it's a party, right? And so I'm just gonna keep it running today. You're gonna get a good view of my house, and basically, this is my house. Hi, welcome to my party. And this is my family. Hey, you say happy birthday. Yep. And so, when you have time, please drop by. Ta-da! Okay. Throughout the day, we're gonna start rolling. I think we have a guest coming. I think Kyle is coming. Oh, we should open the door for Kyle. Kyle. Kyle? Alright, we're gonna see how to get Kyle in here. But this was not largely, but partially inspired. In the meantime, I'll kind of share this link with everybody. I don't know if you could see. I was hoping you could see my screen, but I'm pasting this in the comments right now. But some of you know that I don't know, a year ago or something, or a little while ago, Stephen Hawking, the scientist, hosted a birthday party for time travelers. Talk a little bit about the title, and then we're gonna go get it underway. But anyway, he hosted a party for time travelers. He sent out invites, but he didn't. It was over, and we waited, and apparently nobody showed up. So I don't know what this is in relation to that, but I wanted to also kind of host a party for time travelers as well, meaning basically everybody. Yeah. So how it's gonna work today is I don't know how long Hawking's party lasted, but this one should last as long as we can. And as long as we're up and running, that's great. I had a couple of questions on, just people reaching out and whatnot, as to how to take part in the party. The answer is I'm trying to figure it out as we go along. I'm hoping to yeah, have a little chat with Kyle. My friend Kyle is coming. So why don't let's try to get him in. That might be him right now. All right. Hello, 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 hello. Uh, how does this work again? I'm trying to call Kyle now, but let's see if he picks up. Hey, Kyle.
How's it going?
Pretty good. It's my birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday, Tim.
Thanks. I'm trying to, well, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to host a party.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. You can definitely come. Yeah. Are you in here yet? Or
I don't think it's working on Facebook.
It's not? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe Facebook has its limits. But I'm
Are
just.
we live right now, or
What's that?
are we live right now?
We are live. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. So I'm just shoving your phone into the Facebook window.
Hey, can you call me back? I want to use a different device.
Oh, okay. All right. On FaceTime or on Let's call on FaceTime. I don't know why Zoom's not working. We'll try to get Zoom running soon, but I mean we could try that again. But were you able to get my Zoom whatever, like the ID?
What did you send it to?
I sent it to the chat. So I'm gonna keep the Facebook Live running as long as I can, and well we can interfere with that. Then yeah, let me give you the pin. It's 844.
Hold on. Zoom. This is a problem. Hang on a second. I think all the technology is preparing you.
Yes.
Conditions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hang on. Whoa. I'm getting there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. What's the PIN number?
It's what is it? 757 4779. Yeah, I'm on FaceTime with you right now, so I don't know if I could use both FaceTime and Zoom. So you want to try going there, see if it works?
Let's see if it works.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how's it going? Is your video on? Oh, okay. Oh, thanks. Are you trying to block out Kyle from calling? Oh, okay. Who's ISO booth? Oh, is that you? Hello, hello. Are you trying to block out Kyle from calling? Oh, okay. Kyle, are you there? I feel like I'm. Oh, hello. Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. Wow, look at that background.
Yeah.
With some headphones on, I think we're getting some pirate interference. Let me know if you can't hear me. Kyle? Oh, hello. Hey, Steve.
Hey.
Cool background.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. I can feel the silence. So how many people are on this call? This is a surprise.
Hey, sorry, I was having audio issues.
Oh, no worries.
I'm not gonna use the headphones.
Okay.
Cool background. Oh, thanks. It's thanks. I can feel the silence. It's the coronavirus.
Well, you're intruding and Steve is intruding too, apparently. Let's see. Yeah, how's everybody doing?
Just feeling intrusive.
Feeling intrusive? You're intruding upon my party. Like a virus. Oh. Can I play everybody a happy birthday song?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, here we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, thanks.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Yeah. I had a question for anybody. Like, do you guys remember your birthdays?
What do you mean?
Like, do you remember what happened last year on your birthday?
Yeah, but my birthday was just like a month ago.
Oh.
Easy to remember.
Yes. What did you do for your birthday?
We went to karaoke.
Oh.
We rented
Okay.
a room and had a bunch of soju. And
All right.
then I don't remember.
I see. You were too happy.
Something like that.
All right. Oh man, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's like because I became a dad or whatever, but I never seem to remember my birthdays, and but Jane today was like, you'll definitely remember this year's.
Yeah.
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 I got you a present.
You did. Oh shoot. Let me touch it. um, somebody's very okay. Yeah, that's very nice. Thank you. I feel cleaner already. Yeah, yeah. Oh man. Is everyone doing okay? You're all clean and all that? Taking baths?
Yeah, just stuck at home. Yeah.
Right, right.
Uh,
I don't know if you. Yeah, yeah. What were you saying,
oh,
Steve?
yeah. Same here.
I was expecting something really exciting.
What's your favorite drink, Tim?
My favorite drink? Well, in the morning I like this black stuff, and then at night I like more of the yellow stuff. um, yeah, maybe depending on how the day is going. um, the
What is
color.
your favorite cocktail?
My favorite cocktail. Oh, I don't really know cocktails because they're too fancy for me. Like I read like it like if you drink too many cocktails, it like it's easy to put on weight. So, I just if I don't know, I like to either feel the caffeine or feel the alcohol. um, but I think it's
I was just gonna make you a drink and then drink it myself, but
oh.
making it very difficult, so I guess I'll just chug with more whiskey into my coffee.
Well, it's yeah, no, Irish cream a little, yeah, no. I felt like yeah, no, I don't know. That's kind of weird for me. Like I feel like I have to drink them separately. Like I never feel it right inside. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Emmanuel.
You're welcome.
Well, I guess it's food time. We the Tsang household is successfully I don't know. We got food. took 2 tries, but hey Anthony.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's the good stuff.
Okay. Oh man, I wish the Zoom was on Facebook and people could see what we're doing. But here, if you're at home,
It won't let you share it over there?
I don't know why, but the screen sharing option is out. So best. But, I mean, I could turn on the Zoom on my computer, but like, I mean, I guess people could hear it better, I suppose. But then the video would be gone on the Facebook live stream. So I don't know. I'm at a loss.
What if you just point the camera on your phone at your screen the whole time?
And kind of just keep it there? Yeah, that might be good. That's a good idea. Let me get reset here. For those of you at home, this is oh wait. For those of you at home, this is wait, everybody's at home. What am I talking about? For those of you on Facebook, this is my home. That's what I was trying to say. Yes. For those of you on Facebook, this is my home. This used to be a guest room, but since nobody's visiting anymore, we took out the queen bed, and it's in the oh, it's over here. So now it's we moved it over here because
Look at that.
yeah, not bad, huh? So that used to be my studio, and then we had another member of our family, so that's his room, and then but now this is my studio for now. How about that? And but anyway, what was I trying to do? Oh yes, I was trying to get the iPhone propped up. Let's see here. My Scarlett's favorite iPhone stand.
What do you want to do in your birthday party?
What do I want to do?
Yeah.
I just want to party, I guess. Want to be with people, and I want to host a party. I was saying earlier at the intro to my little stream is that what's it called? I was talking with someone yesterday, and I said, I feel really rich, and so I wanna throw a party. Uh, so that's that. Hello. I promise it'll calm down. Let's see. Let's get them to talk to each other. Devices. How's that? Everybody see that? That's too small, I guess. Sir. How's this? Then nobody could see me, right? Or I could turn the camera around.
How do we put you in?
So now I'm on the outside. Instead of my face being here, I'm on the outside. Yeah, that could work. Let's see. Yeah, so what were we talking about again?
Alcohol and coffee.
Alcohol and coffee. Okay. Hey, how about every time I feel like I'm losing it, I'll play Happy Birthday and then we'll restart.
Oh, perfect. Sounds good.
All right.
I like the intro too. Kind of Ray Hancock.
Oh, yeah. Here it comes. Hey, wait back. Man, look, this is see this? The computer can see. Oh, never mind. Okay, there we go.
Happy birthday, Papa.
Thanks, Emmanuel. So we ordered a birthday pizza. I feel weird talking like this, but from Baskin Robbins, they sell birthday pizzas with a chocolate crust. Yeah, and so I'll be picking that up. I don't know if I have to leave or maybe Jenny can go with Emmanuel, but yeah, we have to pick it up at 12. But I want to talk to you, Kyle, because it's kind of like your appointment. We had you scheduled.
Oh,
Yeah, but
party appointment.
party appointment. Yeah. What's
Stay Jim.
what's on your mind right now?
Well, to be honest, I have a headache.
Oh. Pain is on your mind.
Pressure.
So honest.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I mean, I was thinking of this, and then I start teaching on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
So some of that is on my mind, and thinking about there's like a couple of different clusters
Right.
of thinking about how that's going to be, what the future might look like. I don't know. Odds and ends I have to do it here. I was gonna make a chicken stock after your party today.
Chicken stock.
So yeah, and I need to feed my bread too because I've got some yeast growing in the closet. So I need to feed that too.
A yeast growing. You're gonna
Yeah,
make your own bread.
Sourdough. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I used to bake all the time, but when I started teaching, I didn't have time to make bread, and now I have time again. Because it takes about 8 hours to make one loaf of sourdough bread, like from mixing the dough to baking it, finishing it.
Is the making of the bread like related to your teaching, the clusters you were saying?
I think so. Like, but I'm not quite sure how. But I think the yeast propagation definitely has something to do with knowledge.
Oh. Okay. No, but I mean like not anything deep like that, but like just very like do they know that you're doing that? Like is that were you your students? Are they supposed to make bread too? I guess was my question.
No, but that's an interesting idea.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give them a kitchen assignment.
A kitchen assignment.
Yeah, I'm teaching a drawing class, and I'm gonna have them make a drawing out of whatever they can find in the kitchen.
That's cool.
What happened?
This is for your drawing class, right? At SAIC?
At UIC.
UIC, I'm sorry.
I like the delay a lot. There's something really nice. Like I want to somehow exist in real time between what I'm saying now and the delay. That's possible.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like
so. Those are happening. I don't think I'm gonna ask them to make bread because it's kind of a big commitment.
It is, yeah.
If they're committed, or if I can ask them to be committed like that.
Right.
More than what they signed up for.
Yeah.
You're real HD over there, man.
Am I? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'll share this video with people on Facebook. Emmanuel's been watching a video of Blippi making bread. And that's kind of cool. I don't know if it helps, but it was just I think they were making like challah bread. It's like, is that Jewish?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Braided one.
Yeah. It's like Blippi has to go to bed. Good night, Blippi. And then like they what's it called? I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, like you said, it's a long process. My relationship with that is just it's a really long video, and we watch it before bed. And if he selects that, then like it means we have to stay up for another 30 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ashamed to say, we're a screen family, but it's cool.
I think everyone is now.
Yeah, we kind of have to be, right? Yeah, but
that's what they say. So I'm told.
Yes.
I brought some beer to the party.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Corona beer.
Cheers.
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 Is it too early? Maybe it's not too early. Can I get a beer?
If you want. I mean, you are Chicago time, so it's past noon, right?
It's almost 2 here.
Oh, right. Yes.
Give me 20 seconds.
All right.
20 seconds.
Sure. Yeah. Scarlett, are you still there? Steve? I guess not. Hello, Facebook. Thanks for your. If you're just joining us now, this is like an open Zoom call that we have. Had a little trouble with the technical stuff. I was hoping to share my desktop with everybody so you could see both like Facebook and Zoom or whatever, but kind of have to deal with this for now. Yeah, I think in the info there's my what's it called? the Zoom ID. So feel free to call in anytime or whatever. There's also like a very informal schedule that we have for like appointments. So Kyle's one of them right now, and yeah. Whoa! Cheers. Wait, I don't have anything in here. Let me. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. So you're okay.
I'm just getting some
Huh?
Oh, hey. Hi, Manuel.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's going on?
Oh, hey,
Oh.
Manuel. Hi.
Hey, do you want to see our setup?
Yeah.
Cool, huh?
That looks good, man.
Yeah, I think it worked out really well. It's um, anyways. I think I'll be playing this song a lot today.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Thanks,
man.
guys. Man, say hi, Uncle Kyle.
Happy birthday, Tim.
Thanks, Kyle.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
It disappears. Blink.
Oop.
I'm gonna put my background back to
Mom, I'm done. Yeah.
What do you think, Kyle? Is this better than Stephen Hawking?
Totally.
Yeah. All right.
We got to sing happy birthday.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking didn't have a piano.
He didn't. He just had champagne.
That's true.
Yeah.
Birthday.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, Jane.
Hey, Kyle.
Mama.
Miss you.
Miss you too.
Have fun, guys.
Okay.
Tim, can you switch your video
Oh.
so that it's not a mirror image, but it's a real image?
Oh. Okay. Good point.
I think it'll look more real.
Yes, sir.
Mine's not a mirror image.
Yours is not. Okay. Let me see. How do I?
Go into video.
Oh, I don't know if I can on the iPhone. Let's see.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Yeah, I think I'm still a mirror.
You're in mirror, yeah.
Well, how about that? I guess it's the black mirror. Oh. Yeah. Well, on Facebook, I'm the real image because it's a mirror of the whatever, like a mirror of a mirror. So then I'm a real there.
There you go.
Yeah. Mhm.
I just noticed when I was trying to wave,
Yeah.
remember that I was waving in the wrong direction.
Yeah, maybe I need a third view. I need a third device. Let me pick that up and see how.
Yeah, probably more is more. Oh man, it's good to see you, man.
Kyle, what do you think we need right now?
Well, besides like toilet paper and hand sanitizer,
Yeah.
um, well, it seems that that's a good question.
Yeah.
There are a few questions that I've been thinking about right now, and what do we need right now is one of the questions. Can I share some of the other ones?
Please do.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up so I don't ruin it, so I don't butcher it. Have you heard of the freedom schools?
Freedom schools?
Yeah.
No, what's that?
So the freedom schools were like kind of radical disobedience schools that happened all over the U.S. during the civil rights movement for to the end of segregation. Were a number of questions that were like guiding principles. Or ethos, I guess, of those spaces.
Okay.
And I've been thinking about having to teach online, and in some ways it's like a death that's happening.
Sure.
Of the classroom, of the like live embodied space of the classroom. And so I thought maybe questions would be a good way to sort of look at this new landscape or this new space that we're going into together.
Right.
And it might help. So it says, okay, so how do people learn? That's one question.
Okay.
What is the best environment for learning? What is the meaning of education? What is the purpose of...
Wait. Number 3, what is the best environment for learning? Number 3, what does it mean?
What is the meaning of education? Then, what is the purpose?
What is the purpose of a school? Number 4?
What should be the role of...
Sorry, what's that?
What should be the role of teachers? And what should be the role for students?
That's number 6.
And you should decide what's included in the curriculum.
That's number 7.
Yeah, but like the main questions aren't even in that list. The main ones are what do we have that we want to keep?
What do we have that we want to keep?
What do we have that we don't want to keep? And what do we need that we don't have?
Wait. What do we have that we want to keep? And then what do we have that we don't want to keep? And then
what do we need that we don't have?
Do we need that we don't have? Oh man, you've been thinking. All right.
So what do we need is a really good question.
Right. And how do you even start about these 7, 10, 11 questions?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Well, first I think we need to think about who is inside of that word we.
Okay.
I guess when you asked it right now, in my mind I was thinking, okay, well, are we talking about us at this party? Like, what did Tim and I
Okay, right.
Are we talking about what do we need? Like humans or organisms or people? And then the need part, then you got to get to that, right?
Right.
Like we need a vaccine.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And it seems like we also probably need to know what's real.
Yes, sure.
Um,
I like that one.
yeah.
Or rather, that's like, no, keep going. I forget what I said.
No, yeah. And then, I think we need, uh, I think the reason why I hesitated when you asked me that question,
Uh-huh.
is that some of my answers, I don't know if they're possible right now, and I think kind of, like we need
Physical,
connection,
yes, yes.
haptic, like the sound that
Don't close this.
this
How about
happens, with someone else, and we need the and we need the kind of, well, we need verbs. We need the griminess of everyday life, and now we're not allowed to have those.
Yes, yeah.
We were already sick, before this meeting.
Right.
So,
So are you saying then that, like, you need to not sick to a certain extent to even begin to address those questions?
yeah, I think we need to.
Huh.
I think we need to. It's interesting. So what's happening right now is my brain is trying to develop categories,
Uh-huh.
and I don't want. I want to try to think of things not sick without there being a category of sick and not sick.
Right.
But I do want to talk about healing, and I do want to talk about getting better.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to of my imitation.
You're happy with what? Sorry?
Having a imitation of my imagination. I think it would be nice if Zoom allowed us to not have these two screens, but to be part of each other's screens.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
Right, like an integration of sorts where...
To be kind of stretched and blended.
Right. I was trying to attempt that with the poster. I was trying to... Is that what you mean? Like, on a visual level?
Yeah, but I think maybe so I've been trying to get my mom to invent a new computer code
Uh-huh.
instead of a binary code, a trinary. So
Yeah.
hoping that's I like the poster because it's your birthday. But I don't think you can make a poster that'll work.
Right. A live presencing kind of way, or like...
Just because there is structure at the very core is about otherness, not togetherness.
Otherness versus together. What does that even look like if it were to work?
Maybe it would look like I got it.
Got it?
I think
You solved it?
No, but
Oh.
I think I'll put it in my background.
Okay.
I think it might look like this.
What?
I don't know.
Corona?
Like a virus.
Like a virus, okay. So we should infiltrate each other.
Maybe we need to be infected. Or
Ah.
or maybe we need to, I don't know if need is the right word.
Right.
Maybe it would be useful to think about all of the ways we are infected,
Uh-huh.
where our membrane has been ruptured and infiltrated, and even maybe never really was a membrane the way we thought it was to begin with.
Uh-huh. I don't even know what that means. That's
Well, I'll tell my mom to hurry up.
trinary code, membranes, otherness. I mean, it's obvious, but I mean, I guess one thing about viruses is that they're also very small.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the difference between like maybe some kind of like integrated visualness of representing, or maybe just not even representation, but just kind of like I don't even know what the word is, but then just showing that this is happening versus showing a picture of something. I wonder how, because there's also that time lag between acknowledging that some kind of connection has taken place, and then saying, "Oh, look, we're connected," and then there's that gap, between that and the to the actual point where they or you or whoever do see it from the other side. How do we know that? Like, this is why I was interested in the Stephen Hawking thing. Is like, who's there to verify or whatever, whether this has happened or not? Will we, as people, just know it by being in it? There was, I think that's one of your questions, but like, I was thinking, well, I was reading one of the articles I think I shared on the Facebook stream or whatever. Like, there were some people that were speculating as to why nobody showed up for the party, and one was like, it just the invitation, like, Hawking made some paper invitations to people, and maybe he just didn't keep them up long enough. So like he just like quit after 24 hours. I don't know how long he did or whatever. And then another speculation was like maybe people are dicks and they can time travel, but they just don't want to go to the party. And then another one was like maybe they see it, or I guess I'm trying to say like there's a recognition versus like the agreement as to what that is. I guess maybe my question is like, if that does happen, will we know?
Yeah, it's like the chicken and the egg or tree in the forest kind of paradox question, right? But I wonder too, like maybe
Tegan's on the line. I'm just trying to get them on, but keep going, please.
Well, I'm not a physicist, so I'm not sure how time-space matter really works. But part of me thinks like, well, maybe it's like a matter of maybe yes, the party is always and already happening, but maybe in the kind of limited frame that it was viewed in our past, it didn't happen. But that's not to say that it isn't already happening or will happen. I don't know. Maybe in the future nobody cares about who Stephen Hawking is, so nobody remembered to go.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, there are a lot of assumptions there.
Like I heard he's not a very good guy. I mean, rest in peace, but I think he was kind of a dick. I don't want to go to his party. I was invited. Saying.
Well, that is a point. That's
I do like champagne, though.
that is, yes. That's Well, thanks for coming to my party.
Oh yeah, dude. No, this is great.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like you should, you got all these questions about education. You should like start a school or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Uh, yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, it may be similar to the party, Stephen Hawking's party.
Mm-hmm.
It's always and already happening, even if nobody comes. In person. But I think there's a school of fish involved. That's something.
Oh, Kyle.
What was I going to say? Oh, I like this idea of, so this time travel notion is kind of like incepted my brain.
Okay.
And so I'm really interested in maybe like rattling off some things that we should talk about in the future.
Okay.
And that we are talking about in the future, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like from now.
Okay.
And so I don't know. We probably don't need to write them down because this is being documented by Facebook and Zoom. And,
No, we should write it down. I mean, I'm probably gonna get lost, but
oh, okay.
yeah. I mean,
well, one of the things that I think we should talk about is the Mr. Rogers theme song and the opening.
uh-huh.
And what that has to do with the happy birthday. And what that has to do with hosting a birthday party. And what that has to do with performance and repetition. And what that has to do with performance and repetition. And what that has to do with performance and repetition. And how hosts and hospitals and hospitality all come from the same Greek word, right? The hospital, hospitality, and hosting and parties are all get better.
Are all what getting better? About getting better?
Places to get better.
Places to get better. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, places to, or places to be hosted, and to be guests, and to maybe be sick too. I don't. Anyway.
Can you say everything you said just again?
All over again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about time travel, and that it would be interesting to rattle off some things that we could talk about in the future, or we talked about in the past, or we always and always are talking about. And one of those things that I thought would be interesting to talk about is the Mr. Rogers theme song, particularly the very beginning of the theme song, which I believe was played on the piano by Herbie Hancock, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
But also, Mr. Rogers is all about hosting and about persona and about performance and repetition and about navigating a complex, terrifying world and being self-reflective and thinking about feelings and feeling about thinking. But I was supposed to tell that all over again, but I didn't. I changed course and I started telling it in a different way. But I was talking about hospitality and hospitals having the same root word and host being part of that. And you're hosting a party, but maybe you also are running a hospital. I don't know, and maybe a school has something to do with that too. If they're all places for sick people to get better, or are they just safe spaces to be sick, or are they other things as well, or none of those things? I don't know. I do know that wine was the right choice, and I'm glad my headache is going away. That I'm being disembodied by my green screen wine. I think that might be useful metaphorically too, somehow.
Oh man.
I'm not sure though. Because I just teach drawing. None of the media bullshit.
Well, thank you for popping by. I'm not trying to kick you off, but I think Tegan might be coming on soon. But I
Yeah,
kind of wanted. You feel free to stay on. I just wanted to play the theme song again.
Oh, I love to. And who else do you have on today?
We have Tegan at 12 or 12:30, and we have I believe Patrick at 1 o'clock, and we have Parches at 2:22, and we have my friend Vincent at 3 o'clock, and we have a Mexican artist named Andres at 4:44. Yeah.
When
But
Parches is on, can you read a quote from Desmond Tutu? And can Parches wear a tutu?
Okay.
Tutu.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let me play us out, and then feel free to stay on. But I'm just gonna try to catch up on all the Facebook comments or whatever.
Alright, cool.
Okay,
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
love you.
Love you too. Happy birthday, Tim.
Thanks, Kyle. Love you. Hey guys on Facebook, if you're just joining us now, thank you for coming. This is a party. I just finished talking with Kyle Bellucci Johansson, who is an artist and an educator located in Chicago. And we just had a nice chat. If you missed it, you can always check that out later once everything finishes streaming and all that. Or maybe you can even do it now, I don't know. But yeah, how this works is I basically am keeping a Zoom whatever chat going all day. I think the Zoom ID, I'll type that in again, is 844 757 4779. And you can call in at any time, but I also have, it's a real party. Oh, I should say that. Blah, blah, blah. Today is a party. It's a virtual party, but it's also a real party. We're having people over and all that. But with the nature of technology, so we have to have some kind of temporal order, I guess. And so people have sort of booked, appointments to kind of hang out and chat. But if you want to crash, that's totally fine because it is a party. But so far, I think, I just kind of mentioned the different kinds of people that might be dropping by. And let's keep partying. Okay, have fun! Oh, thanks. I like cakes. Okay, have fun. Okay.
Who's that, Ava? Wave to him, Ava. Ava, keep waving to him all. For you. Whoops. You okay? They're all here for you. Keep waving. Oh, say thank you. Thank you. Oh! Look, Ava. You see it? Okay, don't go too far, Riley. Walk with her.
Second, there was things dangling in front of me. If I get this, I'll be happy. If I do this, I'll be happy.
Justin Bieber urinating into a bucket. Justin Bieber painting graffiti on the side of a building.
I think a lot of people with secure households learn at a young age. I never had that security in a family. I never had that consistency.
Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber have ended their relationship.
It was just hard to see. Miss her, bro.
Him and I have known each other for so long. He was the first person I ever had real feelings for.
It was just an escape for me. I was just young, but my experience was in front of cameras, and I had a different level of exposure and people, and I had a lot of money and a lot of things.
I was like dying. My security and stuff were coming into the room at night to check my pulse. Like, people don't know how serious it got. I always wanted to be married. I always wanted a family. That was always high on my list. But I didn't know it would happen.
When you're able to take responsibility, I know I did that, and I know that did hurt people because I did that, but I can look at that and not have shame over it.
Felt so guarded that I wasn't being able to be my true self. And that rock star lifestyle, that just it was cool and it was fun. It just wasn't me.
I became distant to everyone who loved me. I felt like I could never turn it around.
I've abused my body in the past, and now I'm just in recovery process, trying to make sure I'm taking care of my body.
He came out on the other side of some really dark times. He still is who he is, and that's why people are drawn to him, because he has a story to tell.
The idea of stability is something that I really never had growing up, and it's something that I've always really wanted. I'm committed to getting better and committed to doing whatever I have to do, whether it's inconvenient or not, because I know ultimately it's not only for me, but being the best me is going to help be the best husband, the best father, the best friend I could possibly be. Life is worth living, and if you're not going to give up, the only thing to do is to push forward. I just had to figure out what kind of man I wanted to be, and slowly but surely I'm figuring out.
Oh, hey, Judy.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Judy. Emmanuel and I are headed out, but I'm glad we could catch you. Can I say hi, buddy? I'm not spending you. Oh my gosh, you guys have never met, huh? Oh my gosh.
How are you, Judy?
Bye, Judy.
Bye, Judy. They're on their way out to grab the birthday cake, and
Okay.
yeah, they're somebody dropped by to drop off cookies, I think.
Will you like to have a little toast?
Happy birthday.
Thanks, thank you. It's been a while. You guys gonna be okay?
Yeah, we'll be okay. We're gonna go pick up Papa's birthday cake at Baskin Robbins, and we decided to walk there. Yeah. We wish we could share some cake with you.
I wish I had some. I'm virtually having ice cream cake.
We're gonna get a birthday pizza. Ice cream pizza.
Ice cream pizza.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. This is our house, Judy. Have you been here before?
Yes, she has.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Oh,
The lights
man.
are up.
They are. Yeah. Yep.
You ready?
Thanks, guys. Have a
Okay,
good
bye,
time.
Judy.
Bye.
I told him we're going, so can I text you?
All right.
So how's it been going in LA?
It's been good. It's what's it called? Well, you know, like everywhere else, everybody's freaking out, and but we're okay. You know, like kind of more or less similar situation. Everyone's paranoid. No, it's okay. I mean, thankfully we have, go ahead, Tegan. And this is my friend Judy. Judy and Tegan. Judy's a family friend. We're just telling Judy about, things in LA because she's calling from Boston. Are you in Boston? You're in Boston.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah, true Bostonian. But no, I was gonna say, thankfully we have our jobs, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, Jane just started a new job and doing counseling at Caltech,
Okay.
and I've been kind of part-time teaching piano. I started about a month and a half ago, and then it hit, and then so. Both me and Jane were working virtually, like just seeing clients every day. I only work 2 days a week, so we're kind of Jane's wishes came true, I guess. She's getting paid to watch Emmanuel. Maybe more than we hoped for. Yeah. But,
Yeah, I can work from home.
right.
So that's been really nice. It's an adjustment because we started working from home last Wednesday. So it's been a nice adjustment. I think this week I've been a little bit better adjusted. But a lot of places are closed here except for the grocery stores.
Sure,
the
right.
But yeah, I mean, I've to the grocery store trying to buy groceries for 2 weeks instead of every week.
Right.
I'm not going out very often, but
Yeah.
kind of nice not having to pay for gas to go to work every week. I'm saving money that way.
That's cool. I heard somewhere that like they might send people some money at some point.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
So,
Is that true?
yes, the stimulus package got signed yesterday. The stimulus bill got signed yesterday.
Okay.
So you and Jane, you're married with a child. I think your cost of the check that comes to you, I think you get more.
Oh, cool.
But based on your taxes, if you filed this year, it's based on your taxes from what you filed this year, or it's doing this year. It's based on last year's income.
Oh,
tax.
okay. I see.
So for a couple who's married or together, and they don't have any children, their package is
Great.
Boris is strange, joint in him.
Oh, okay. Man, I can always, you always know these kinds of things.
Yes, and keep up with the day-to-day stuff,
Right, right. Cause how's work for you? I mean, how has that changed? Or,
So my dream has always been wanting to work from home.
right.
I'm much of an introvert than I am an extrovert.
Yeah.
So not working in the office, alleviates a lot of the drama that I am surrounded by.
Uh-huh.
So it's been nice. I can do my job, even if I wasn't at the office, I can do my job here.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's been good. It's been good.
Oh, good.
Still looking for jobs.
I see. Well, my friend Tegan here has an appointment around 12:30. You're more than welcome to stay on the call. But
Yeah.
just because like they signed up, so I'll be talking to them a little bit more. But feel free
Sure.
to crash or chime in or take off or come back or whatever. But we can do that. How I've been running the party is with some consistency is playing the happy birthday song, and then with each guest that we or every time I sort of lose my train of thought, I think I'll try to recalibrate. But yeah, here it is. Oops. All right, maybe we should take it outside. I've been trapped in the room all morning, and I think Jane and Emmanuel went out to pick up my birthday cake, which is a birthday pizza, and so they'll be back shortly. But hey, Tegan, how's it going?
Howdy. Howdy.
Howdy.
How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm making do, and I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see you're outside in the sun with
Yeah.
some pink headphones.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, you know my little area.
I do. I won't pretend not to. That's great. How's your day so far and everything?
My day's been okay.
Yeah.
I had to meet one of my students earlier, and then that was it. That was my day.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Were you teaching theory or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going through 1,000 plateaus with this person, and we're reading of the refrain right now. It's like my favorite plateaus. It's like gush out a bunch of all my favorite knowledge.
Oh, cool. All your favorite knowledge. That's not bad. Yeah. I'm just trying to get set here. But how did they take it? Do you think you taught them anything?
Could you repeat that?
Did you feel like you taught them anything?
Sometimes I used to think that, like, a year ago, 2 years ago, I was like, I'm not...
You're not teaching them anything? And what do you think now?
Now I think things are going pretty okay.
Okay.
I've definitely gotten a lot better, like, pedagogically about, like, approaching these sorts of, like, tutorial type deals.
Uh-huh. What's on your mind right now?
I
watched the Joe Exotic documentary last night.
The what? The what documentary?
Have you heard about Joe Exotic?
No.
Okay, so he's a Oklahoman, like, polyamorous, gay, libertarian, gun-owning, tiger breeder and seller.
Okay. Sounds scary.
And he had a zoo with like
He had a
400
zoo?
exotic animals.
Okay.
And like they bred a tiger, lion, like sorry for the noise in the street. Tiger and a lion, like it's called them ligers and tigans.
Okay.
There was so much involved in this. He ended up like trying to get a woman killed. Was arrested for murder for hire, and then he had like shot some of the tigers, and so because of that, he also got a bunch of animal abuse charges, and then he got charges for selling the tigers. So he's in prison now.
Okay.
And that's what the documentary is about. It's like his life up to this point.
Oh wow, Joe Exotic, huh?
Joe Exotic.
Yeah. And that's
He also ran for president.
He did.
And
Okay.
governor of Oklahoma.
Okay, he's American. Okay, of course he's American.
Yes, of course.
Right. Huh, interesting. Oklahoma. Well, I'll have to check that out. Yeah.
It's like a 7-part, 45-minute long episode series on his whole life and the woman he tried to kill and everyone else involved in the exotic industry.
Okay, that sounds cool. What, can you tell me more about the woman he was trying to kill? That sounds interesting.
Yeah, so he was trying to kill this woman that, she was funded by PETA.
Who's PETA? What's PETA?
People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
Oh, okay.
It's
Animal rights, okay.
A vegan organization.
Uh-huh.
She was hired by PETA, or funded by PETA, to go against his zoo. But she had an animal sanctuary. So there was a lot of questions about how to, like, how he can have a zoo and not be bad, but she have an animal sanctuary that she has tickets for, with all of these exotic animals in even smaller cages, and like call it good. And then there was like also this question about like she potentially could have killed her husband, her ex-husband.
Okay, so they were married. They were to this Joe guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
So they were in Florida, but
Okay.
they had an internet thing against Joe. They were trying to get Joe out of malls because he was bringing the tiger cubs into malls so people could pet them. And so he said she got her minion of people to put an end to that, and then he ended up doing other things, and she tried to get bills passed in the government to like make it illegal for him to do all these things.
Right.
Eventually, he loses the zoo because he hands over the deed to someone else,
right.
who he thinks, because he's in a lawsuit with the crazy woman. Like, she's not too crazy, but
okay. Pretty crazy. Okay. All right.
yeah, because like everyone who knew the husband was saying that they were going to get a divorce and that things were not good in their relationship, and then he just goes missing, like absolutely gone, and the police have no leads whatsoever on where he could have gone. There was a truck like planted at some location to make it seem as though he was somewhere he wasn't. It was complicated. So she may have killed her husband.
Oh man.
And
What
yeah,
did they say like why they hated each other or wanted a divorce or wanted fighting or whatever?
so he had left his first wife of like 20 something years
Uh-huh.
for her because she was 21 at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there was a lot of animosity between them because of that.
Was he older? He was like 90?
He was
Okay.
like almost 30 years older, I think.
Okay. I see. So it was personal. It wasn't like
Yeah.
it wasn't like they were jealous of the animals or or they're
No.
competing. Yeah, I see. Personal conflict.
And so she starts targeting Joe Exotic. So Joe Exotic starts targeting her.
Okay.
And apparently there were like pictures of at her animal sanctuary, people were killing rabbits like right then and there and taking pictures with these bloody rabbits and then like posing for them for the internet and like saying like, oh look, we like murdered these rabbits, and so we like took that picture and like blew it up all over social media. And so they started this huge war for like 20 years, and eventually he loses the zoo and he says, I'm gonna kill her. And the guy he loses the zoo to set him up, like absolutely set him up
Okay.
to kill him. And so he also might be facing charges at some point. Because he 100% set Joe up to, like, he organized the person who it was to kill her, I mean.
Okay.
Like, he was the guy who, like, provided all of these resources and everything, but he was also recording all of the conversations.
Right.
And himself was an informant. There were like
Okay.
2 informants in the situation. Everyone wanted to take Joe Exotic down, and they got him. And Joe Exotic lost his husband, and his other husband shot himself in front of the campaign manager. So
Okay.
he got a new husband.
All right.
I don't know where their relationship is now that he's in prison. But
How long
he's
is
also
he
very young.
gonna be there for?
2 years.
Wow. Okay. And he was in for like what was the official charge? It wasn't like
So there were like
murder or whatever.
there were like 10 charges or something of animal trafficking, like selling the exotic animals. And then there was the charges of 5 charges of him shooting the animals in the head, because they found skulls with bullet holes in them. And
Oh man.
all of the bodies buried up. Yeah. And then there was the charge of hiring the person to murder
Okay.
a woman.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of charges.
It was.
Yeah.
And they said that he could have got 76 years.
Oh man.
He's probably going to die in prison. He's already old. Like 56.
What did that mean to
But
you? Or how did that connect to you? Like the documentary? Was that just like, or like why did you even end up watching it? You just woke up and you felt
I
like
saw a couple memes about it, honestly, and I'm familiar with Joe Exotic because John Oliver did a skit about Joe Exotic
okay.
because of one of his ads for presidency. So I had that kind of a like familiarity with him, and I was like, oh okay, I see these memes about him. Why not watch this documentary? And that's what I spent like 6 hours or 5 hours doing last night.
Okay. What else is on your mind today?
Pretty clear. It's been clear for a while. Very little production going on.
Hmm. By the way, can you see me? I don't know if you could see me.
No, I can't see
Oh,
you.
sorry about that. Can you see me now?
I can see through your camera.
Oh, my bad. Can you see me now? Hello, hello.
Oh, I mean, I can see.
You can see me on
like,
Facebook.
Your back-facing camera, but not your front-facing camera.
Like this
Or,
one?
like I can see your screen though. I can see your camera, whatever you're showing.
Oh, can you see me now? Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Now we're actually talking. I'm sorry for that.
Now we're talking. You're fine.
Huh. Let me get some coffee. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm gonna recalibrate.
Okay.
Okay, I feel better. But my phone doesn't. Let me charge my phone here. Hello, hello.
Hey.
So, what do you want to talk about? Should we still talk about Joe Exotic or?
No, I mean,
No?
you just asked what was on my mind, and that was just the first thing that I could think of.
You're very honest.
No, what do you want to talk about? I feel like there's so much we could talk about, but also,
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, one of the things about today is I was really hoping to host a real party. So not a fake party. I did that already before, and it was cool. But I was hoping to host a real party where real people would show up and we would kind of have a good time, and there might be some music and some food, and we would sing or hear "Happy Birthday" and hang out, I guess.
Okay.
But it's you can kind of open it up free for all or whatever. But just because I'm getting old, I can only keep track of so many things. We wanted to set up like appointments, for people to kind of drop by or whatever. So it's kind of like, people dropping by the house and hanging out until whenever they feel like it. And so there. Other than that, there's not any like rules or expectations that I have of how we should interact or whatever. But I'm partially interested in this way of interacting just because of the time we live in. A couple of things, I guess. I was saying at the introduction where somebody told me happy birthday yesterday. I was like, whoa, I actually do feel happy, believe it or not. And they're like, why? And I was like, well, I just feel like I have a lot. I have a family, I have a job, I got food, I have a kid, I have skills, and yeah, I don't know. And so I felt like I had a lot, so I wanted to, what people, well, not everybody, but when we feel rich, it's nice to throw a party and kind of share that. It seemed like the most logical thing to do, and instead of just liking all my Facebook messages, on my birthday, I thought it could be kind of cool. But also thinking forward too, I think I'd like to learn and see how we, interact with one another. We as in you and I, but also, like humanity in general, uh, in our, current age. And if we keep having a virus every season, or, whatever else kind of warfare, happens, and we have to change the way we interact. What is it? Are we limited to the previous, ways of living, or are there other things that we could do or think about? Not even the future, but even as the future as it is right now. So, I mean, that's some of the things. And another little anecdote, I guess. I was just trying to make a poster for this event, which is a real event. I haven't tried to make a Facebook event in a while, and then when you click on the event, they have this coronavirus, warning, of course, and it's like, do you really want to host a social gathering? And so that made me think a little bit about time and space, and where are you being hosted, and I was like, well, I'm hosting this at home, but then this is also Facebook, but it's Facebook is the site of the hosting, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense, but and then it's like the option you have is like one hacker way, and then so I guess there's something about like the times matter there. But also I wonder just yeah, I don't know. I guess with Kyle we kind of talked about the notion of hosting, but it doesn't have to continue like a day long discussion or anything like that. But what I really wanted to do was just like really really host a party, not a fake one, but one where maybe. And I wonder if it was possible. Oh, yeah, the anecdote. The anecdote was when I was making the poster. It was I pulled up the picture of Stephen Hawking, the scientist who, yeah, recently died, and I don't know if it's familiar to everybody. I can't. I don't never know how obvious these things are, but he hosted a birthday party for himself to prove that time travel was impossible. I think he just froze, but anyway. And then so he made flyers. I think he didn't hand them out, and then he what happened? Let me share this link here with everybody on Facebook. Hi Joel, and and so we waited and all that, and then nobody came to his party. I think the party was for like people of the future, as I guess he's had it enough. He's had it with the people in the present. And but I think he gave himself some kind of time limit, and then nobody showed up, and so he just kind of ended up hanging out in this. I think it was like a school, like Cambridge, whatever, some fancy school or whatever, and he had a bunch of champagne, and but he just kind of sat there, and so personally, I'm like, oh man, that's kind of sad. So I kind of want to join his party. Let me host my party. I don't know how how it interacts or whatever, but maybe in some fabric of time, I did attend his party, or maybe he'll attend my party, or maybe it doesn't matter. Um, but I thought it was provocative enough to kind of make it onto my poster. Yeah, yeah. That's all I got.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Mm.
I don't know if I'm a time traveler or not. I haven't.
You don't know if you're what?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm a time traveler or not yet.
You don't know if you're a time traveler? Yeah.
The answer.
Okay. Well, find out. I mean, I don't know anything about Stephen Hawking. I just know like the movie that came out in Hollywood. I forgot his name already. The pretty boy actor. Whatever. But another movie where he was in it, and it was called The Aeronauts. And and it was interesting because it was very like is it 1920s like science or whatever, and they're trying to like figure out how to predict the weather. And
Yep, through an air balloon.
air balloon, yeah. Oh, you saw that, Judy? That's
Yeah, it's actually really good. It makes you kind of think about science, just
yeah?
in general.
Right.
Scientists and just how people are curious and where their curiosity kind of goes and what that actually kind of like can create.
Right.
Just like our just like the flus that we have every year, the seasonal flus, and how we have scientists who are trying to create a vaccine every year to try and alleviate some of the flu viruses that we have every year. But it does make me think, because in terms of the reality that we're living in now, I do see that a lot of the work that a lot of our agencies or companies talk about in terms of our jobs and how everything should be in person. In light of all of the work that we do, a lot of the work we can do from home.
Right.
So I think video chatting, it is definitely out of the norm because people like to do the face-to-face. I think it's important to do that because a lot of our body languages get lost in our phones, our video chats, our Skypes and Zooms and whatever you call it. I think there's a benefit and sometimes a disadvantage of it. But I do wonder if our world is going to come to a point where, because we are so far away, that we are going to end up having to be in a situation where we'll end up always being virtual. Kind of sad when I think about it that way, but...
I just want to, thanks Judy for that. I just wanted to say hi to, I think it's Patrick. Hi Patrick. Is that you, Patrick? I don't know. Pixel 2? Hi Pixel 2. Okay, well we'll just keep talking until he shows up, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Judy, what did you think of that movie?
The movie, I actually really liked it. I just, there are so many people who just kind of, this is their passion, and they kind of go above and beyond. They'll do anything. They'll do anything and everything to get to, their goal.
Right.
It is interesting how there are a lot of people who have a lot of passion for what they do.
Yeah.
And it is interesting how far
human
beings will go.
Right. So for those that haven't watched the movie, it's about like this woman, I guess. What was her name? But she travels in the hot air balloon. She was married to this French guy who is the aeronaut, I guess, and traveled the world, or for going over 20,000 feet in the air or something like that. And then I think, oh no, he was French, but then he was one of the good guys, one of the British. It's kind of like a space age type of thing, like a competition to see who can go the highest. And the French went to like 30,000 feet or 35,000 or something like that. And then there's a scientist, a male scientist, who is it's all about the books, right? It's very theoretical and has all these theories about predicting weather, I guess, at that time. And but nobody takes him seriously. He goes to all these men's clubs, Ivy League type things, and it's like everyone's laughing at him. You can't predict the weather. What are you, some kind of magician or a sorcerer or all that? And he's like, no, I really can. You don't get it. Let me show you. Give me money. Give me a balloon. And they're like, you never flown before. You suck. And then so he finds the widow of the original aeronaut, I guess. I already forgot her name, but Felicity Jones is the one that plays the character, and she, is a widow, so nothing to lose.
Amelia is her name.
Is that, what is it? Amelia. And so Amelia's got nothing to lose, and so she's like, screw this, I can fly anytime I want. She was in mourning because her husband actually died flying, But it was revealed later that it wasn't an accident. It was, the husband name was Pierre, and he basically, I guess that's how ballooning works. It's like you fly and then you kind of lose some weight, and then you go higher and higher, and then it's kind of like a rocket ship, I guess. The detachments or whatever, the parts, and you get lighter and lighter, and then you can go higher and higher. And but then at some point they were like trapped in a storm or some kind of tricky situation, and they got to lose more weight, and so they're throwing their jackets, and it's very romantic, and um, they're throwing their treasure chests and all their scientific equipment out, down the basket, and then but it's still not doing it, and so like the romantic, husband is like, oh, thank you for everything, and then he like takes himself out of the picture. So the Amelia survives, but then loses her husband for the sake of his passion, I guess, so to speak, and that haunts her, and so she's never set foot in a balloon again until this like pretty little scientist guy comes along and it was like, hey, I got money, help me fly and do this thing, and we can change the world, we can prevent deaths, we can predict the weather, we do all that. And she's like, no, screw you, you suck, you have no idea what I've been through, go away. And she's like, but finally she's convinced to help this endeavor, because I think in the end it was like it wasn't just for her husband, she didn't want her husband's death to be for nothing, right? And so she was like, wanted to kind of make it. There must be a reason, yeah. I guess I think what that was, like why she had this kind of urge to fly in the air and all that. And so she finally goes, and they go on this trip, and they make a big show of it at the takeoff. It seems like it's like all show, and they throw all this like stardust or whatever. And but the scientist is like very serious, very focused on his instrument. It's like, oh, how do I get my garometer working, or what? I don't know. But then yeah, they have an encounter, and it's cool that they didn't fall in love. But that, because one of the sister is trying to talk her out of going, and then she's like, you only love the air because your husband was there. It was only him. And she's like, no, that's not true. I love it, and so it was nice that they didn't end up together. I guess this Amelia and the pretty boy, but they formed a bond nonetheless. It was like a very strong friendship, relationship, whatever you call it. And as they almost died, several times while being on there. Why did I bother saying all this? I don't know. I think it's interesting in terms of just seeing how familial relationships or relationships in general kind of get interwoven with our passions or what we feel like we should be doing, I guess, on this earth while we're living, I guess. I don't know if there's anything there, but I guess I'm just kind of blabbing. But it's a party, so yeah. For those that have joined, welcome on Facebook. Hi, Kelly. Oh, Kelly. Hi, and hi, Carly. Everyone who's joined. I think you have an appointment. So I don't know if you're online yet. Patrick, is that you? Is this? Well, seems like we've lost Patrick, so let's recalibrate and keep going. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Patrick's right here. See you on Zoom. Patrick? 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 Oh, okay. I see him there. coming, he says. Well, we can keep talking too. I mean, yes.
Don't mind me. Currently, I am making some early dinner because I did not have lunch today.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in the process of cooking.
All right, all right.
I can show you what I'm making. Let's see. I've made a Greek chicken bowl.
Ooh, oh yeah. Ooh, that looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It is very tasty.
Always a good cook. I have chicken too.
Ooh, Chick-fil-A is the best.
Hi, Patrick. Hey, Patrick.
Hey, Tim. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Hello. Can you hear me? Yeah. Hi, Tim. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I think your echo is kind of killing us.
Thanks. All right. Nice.
Thanks. Long time no see.
Learn. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was party?
Party's been good. It's been good. Yeah. I think it's going, and it's a real party. I feel it. I don't know if everybody agrees, but it's that was my goal. I was hoping to host a real party, and I think I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been up to today so far?
So far I've just been kind of hosting the party. Woke up a little late, which was nice. Tried to order some Chick-fil-A breakfast because Jane was craving it, and but I think we woke up too late, and so they stopped serving breakfast after 10:30.
Oh.
And so it was a little stressful for about 20 minutes or so, and then now it's just stressful again. Yeah, so nothing different. But yeah, we're fed, and right now Jane and Emmanuel are out at Baskin Robbins. Emmanuel calls it the Pink House.
I see.
Yeah, the Pink House, and so they ordered me a birthday pizza. It's an ice cream pizza. I wanted to try that.
I was going to say ice cream sounds like something you would get from Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, what color is the ice cream pizza?
It's white and black and white and black. So I think the crust is like fudge, and then yeah. I've wanted it for like 2 years, so I'm finally gonna get it. I passed on it last year because let's just get a regular cake, but then this year I'm like, no, we're gonna do it. We're stranded, and Emmanuel's not a big cake eater. He's just kind of he likes to look at it, and he's like that with cupcakes. He gets the one with the most sprinkles, and then he just looks at it for 2 days, and then when it starts to go bad, he wants to eat it.
That's Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like something about sweets? Is he not interested in
No, he loves
this?
sweets, but I think it's very particular. Like it has to be a
Yeah.
certain kind of sweet, I guess. Like there's the fruity sweet, I guess. He's always like like strawberries,
Mm-hmm.
but he yeah, he doesn't really. I don't know. Chocolate, he's kind of funny. He doesn't really get into chocolate much, and he likes the minty stuff, and he likes but he likes to look at chocolate, and he doesn't like cake. So even for his birthday cake, we got him an ice cream cake, and he just eats the ice cream, and then, um, but uh, but I don't know. It's cool. I mean, who doesn't like ice cream, right? So, uh,
Yeah.
yeah. What have you been up to?
Oh, well, I just sewed all the holes in my shirt. So
You did.
yeah,
Like the one you're wearing right now?
yeah. I had holes in the sleeve, and I've been procrastinating sewing it and fixing it, and
Okay.
sewed it.
Do you have a sewing machine, or are you doing it by hand, or?
We do have a sewing machine here, but I just did it by hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So
And
you must
yeah,
have. Sorry, go ahead.
oh, other than that, just like teaching online music lessons. I've been doing that a lot.
Right. How's that going? I mean, I'm doing some of that too. So, how's that experience been?
It's been interesting, I guess. It's kind of slow starting, but now
Okay.
it's kind of unspooling, I guess.
What was that word?
Yeah,
Unspool.
I was gonna say unraveling, but I'm in the stone
But you're sewing. Okay, got it.
metaphor land here.
Oh, I miss you, Patrick.
I miss you too, Tim. Yeah. Anyway, but unraveling sounds like not a positive thing. For
Right.
going, I guess. Yeah, but they're coming along.
I see. Got it. How? Yeah, I mean, anything? Do you have anything to say about this like online format in terms of teaching? I was thinking about it because I also started. I don't know, for about a month, I guess. I also jumped on the music teacher train a little bit. And like Ubering just wasn't cutting it. They really don't pay enough, and yeah, it sucks. And um, but
Much better.
yeah. I mean, even that, I don't know. I think it's not enough, but whatever, take whatever. But like I joined and it was great. It was like a bustling school, in LA, and I got a bunch of students, and started to get to know them, and then.
Yeah.
Did you have that experience? I mean, and then everything went online, and then people were like, kind of, like, oh no, they're jumping off the ship,
Right.
And then
most of my students stayed on the ship.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's just been like a transition, making sure that everyone knows how to use Zoom and something.
Right.
Like that, I guess. Making sure that they're remaining close to their router, I guess.
Yeah. I was teaching the other day, and my internet cut out all of a sudden, and then the student was really chill about it, but the school, was trying to provide services, they were freaking out and all that, and it was hard to get that going. How about the actual experience of teaching? Do you find that it's less personal or more personal, or can you do things that you can't, in person versus because everyone,
Sure.
Good.
I think actually one of the challenges, you might not have this teaching keyboard or piano, but with teaching viola and violin, I can't tune the students' instruments.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so it's kind of trying to kind of figure out how to do that through Zoom is interesting, and then trying to help them tune a little bit and then do our best guess.
Right.
But also playing together
kind of hard.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
But other than that, it seems fine actually.
Okay.
I have no real complaints about teaching online.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's funny because. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask you what you thought about it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's very similar. I think there are slight differences between you and I in that, like with the instrument. For the first time ever, like I can actually play. I mean, obviously it's lagging, but like I can actually play. I can actually play together with the student because for like piano lessons, if two people are at a piano, you can't both play the same song or they're both.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not like an instrument where you can hold. And so if I do play together, it's like at a different octave. And I found that teaching with video, it almost feels like I'm making a YouTube video live, and there's like some input, So instead of like, well, you're not supposed to touch the students, but like you like not hold their hand or whatever, but like just when you show them how to do it, and you're in person, you're physically demonstrating, but it's almost pointless to do that online because it's like a mirror image when we're doing it, and then it's all like you don't really feel.
You can turn that mirror image off, I think.
You can, yeah. I've started to do that. I noticed we don't look as good, at least.
What?
I don't know. Have you tried turning the mirror image off? I feel like maybe because we're used to looking in the mirror, But when we turn it off, it's really kind of jarring in a way. I was talking with Kyle a little bit earlier, like with the mirror image, it's almost like it's like the real. Like instead of seeing a reflection of yourself, you're actually seeing yourself being manifested, in a way. But for my experience, I just kind of maybe for like more of the simpler, the more beginner students where they're learning like a C major scale, or whatever. What I do is just like I'm gonna play it 3 times in a row and not stop. I'm not gonna be able to hear you, but I know you can hear me. And so I'll just kind of go and then have them follow along. So it's almost like they're playing to a YouTube video, except, like there's another person at the other end at that time. But it's really interesting because it's like the thought of being a YouTube video, like not recording it, but like actually being one. It is kind of funny. But obviously there's disadvantages, to online, whatever. But I thought that was one of the cool kind of sort of heady kind of experiences, I guess, or trippy.
Right. Yeah, I guess I knew someone who like figured out some way where they could like share. Well, if you could like have multiple videos, like one on your hands and like one on you, so there's like you have like 2 Zoom accounts or something. You could have like students could see like
that's a good idea.
Once of your piano playing or something. It could be really interesting.
Yeah, I think that'd work. Yeah, that'd be. Yeah, that's another like thing people struggle with. It's like, do you want to see the hands or the face? And everyone keeps trying to like put their face to the camera. And then I'm like, I don't want to see your face. I just want to see your hands. But then at the same time, it feels like you're just talking to hands.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I feel like sometimes it's almost like the computer screen, or people act like it's a little like shoebox camera or something, and if you peer into it far enough, you can see like the ceiling or something. I mean, it doesn't. Not that anyone has an expectation, but it's more like the act of looking, like how someone's like peering into it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then, I found that for playing though, with students, kind of like I'll play one bar of music, and then they'll play it, and then I'll play the next bar, and then they play.
Okay.
I think with this call and response thing, that works pretty well.
Okay. I could see that.
For learning. Yeah. And then I was talking to someone who realized that for like getting rid of the latency or the delay Like if you temporarily turn off your video,
Okay.
to keep the audio, then you can play together.
Oh,
more
really?
accurately with the students, and then when you're done with the song, then turn the video back on.
I see. Wow.
Yeah.
You're a pro. That's those are some good tips. Thank you.
Yeah. Just trying it out this week. Like a lot. Yeah. So what do you have there?
What do I have there?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to adjust the thing so people. I keep saying people at home, but everybody's at home. I guess people on Facebook could see kind of a different picture. But I think I'm just making it worse. I was trying to make it so it looked like you and I. Well, you and I are talking, right? But
Right.
but also that I don't know. I don't know if it's about representation at this point, where.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm also interested in this notion of like a real party, because
Yeah.
I don't want to have a fake party. We already did that, I think.
Yeah.
And but yeah. So there's that, and I don't know. Do you feel like you're real right now?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I guess like, yeah, I could go in any direction here.
Yeah.
Where am I over? Like Scandinavia or something? Hard to see. Anyway.
Do you still have a cat? Oh no, that was when you were
at my
born.
parents' house.
Okay.
In Michigan, we had two cats. And they both passed away.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they were both fairly old. Lived a long time.
Did they?
About like 15 for a cat. And I guess that's pretty good.
Yeah. No, that's pretty good. So, what is that, like 70?
Yeah. I'm not sure how they measure that themselves either.
All right.
But yeah. Let's see, what else have we done? Just made a compost bin today.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, things like that. Oh, I didn't tell you my car. 2 weeks ago, my car was totaled overnight when someone hit it when it was parked on the street.
Oh man.
I woke up the next morning to go to teaching. This was before the quarantine.
Yeah.
And just like pieces of my car were all over the street, and I was really surprised.
Oh no.
And yeah, so then I thought I had to find a new car in like a week or so, or like as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And then the quarantine happened, and all of a sudden, this whole pressure of buying a new car in less than a week was gone. So, in a strange way, it was like a relief. So, I don't know what to say, but now I have no car.
Oh, no car. Probably
yeah, but I guess I don't really need one right now.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a good Corolla, yeah?
Yeah, you remember.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, my grandmother gave me that car when she decided she didn't want to drive anymore. And she just used it for groceries only, so it had really low mileage.
Yes, guys. You did? Really? Hey, Patrick.
Yeah? Is it time to eat?
No, it's
Papa, we got something big for you.
Oh, I think
For your birthday, Papa.
really?
Come on and see it.
See what? Whoa! Thanks, guys. Naya, what is it?
Hey guys. Oh.
Oh,
Hey. Hi friends. We're doing okay. We just came back from a walk to Baskin Robbins.
you walk there?
Yeah. You walked
Thanks,
there.
guys.
Very
Look at this
sweet.
here.
Take your shoes off. What flavor is it, buddy?
I don't think he knows what to do with all these people.
There's
Just
somebody my friend in there.
Is it
Papa.
Yeah.
Tegan? Oh,
Hey, who's
yeah.
that? Do you say hi to Tegan?
Hi, Tegan. He was speechless. He was speechless when he saw you. Right there, buddy.
how are you?
Say hi. Hi, Tegan. I miss you. Say I miss you. All of our friends are there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Manuel has gotten so big.
I know.
When did I last see him? Last year, I think.
Was it just last year? Okay, you
I
got.
feel like it was last year.
Oh my gosh, it feels like longer than that. We have our friends Patrick and Judy and Tegan. We've played with all of them.
Yes, you have.
Okay, let's watch it.
We have little decorations. Mommy and Baby made. That was cool. And then I was playing with the umbrellas yesterday. So I was trying to like do this whole stream on the. I was trying to do this whole stream on in our new-ish like studio or whatever, but like I don't know, seems too much like work because like I was telling Patrick, you know, we teach and most of us work, you know, on Zoom or whatever. So it's been interesting trying to like communicate to Emmanuel like what work is. That's also been very paradigm-ish shifting for all of us. Because work used to be whenever mommy and daddy left the house. So it didn't matter if we were getting groceries or if we were, you know, like doing whatever. It didn't, meeting up with a friend or it was all work. So, but now when we like go to work, we go to a physical space, you know, namely like that room over there. But we go and then we go on a computer. But then he can kind of interrupt us if he wants to. I mean, he can definitely interrupt us. But like, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's like it's very interesting. It's kind of like this in between where we are going to work, but we're not going to work, but we are kind of going to work. But then you know your physical presence is sort of lacking, right? Because he can tell if you're not paying attention to him. Or like part of you is like zoned out, or you know, and so the body is there, but the mind is not, you know, a little bit. So more instances of that happening, I guess. And yet we're also there more often, you know, so to speak. And so that's been really interesting in terms of like, yes, there's a real, yes, there's a virtual, but then like, there, what are the spaces like in between? Like where you know one could exist perhaps Part of that, I'm kind of, very on a very practical level. I'm very interested in like the party format. Yeah. Or why I'm doing this today. I think not just for um, the reasons that I mentioned, before, but also just like kind of on a practical level, like how can we live differently, or in addition to how we already are. Did you hear that, Patrick? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to straddle between Facebook and. But no, this is good. I mean, I guess that's exactly what I was talking about. Was like how to navigate the space between like um, the the virtual and the real, so to speak. But it's not. It's more complicated than that. I don't know. That's something that I've been very interested in. There's like what's it called? Hello. Oh, there's been like a philosopher people might be familiar with, like called Zizek. And he has a lecture. I think it was like 2000 something, like 5 or 10 years ago. But it was like called the reality of the virtual. Thanks. And there's like different kinds of real, I guess. There's the imaginary real, and then there's a symbolic real, and then there's like the real. And then to make it more complicated, there's like he was making like this quote of like Donald Rumsfeld of all people, when they were going to war in Iraq, and there was like the known knowns. So we know that we're at war with Iraq, and then there's the unknown. No, there's the known unknowns, which is like we don't know how many nuclear weapons that they have, and then there's the unknown unknowns. They're like we don't know what we don't know.
Can I eat the cake now or not?
You can eat the cake if you want. Yeah. We should sing happy birthday first. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You have passed. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, thanks. Thanks, guys.
Can you help me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Be right back.
Okay.
You just see it with a friend.
Yes, sir.
You can just go take it away. Hey, Mom! Come on, Mama!
Oh, I thought I have to stay here, just so we'll be right back.
You can stay there.
Oh, okay.
You can help us.
Okay, I'll help you. Yeah, the fourth thing, Patrick, was like the unknown knowns, which is kind of like the whatever unconscious, I guess, in like psychoanalysis. Because his whole thing is on like Lacan. I don't know, Tegan's an expert in that.
Happy birthday, Papa!
Thanks.
We like you. We love you.
You like me because you love me? Thanks, guys.
Oh, those are the little toothpicks that we put under. Can you put the candles in the plastic pieces? Then it'll stay in the cake. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Papa, do you like your cake?
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, cool,
Can you put it
guys.
in the plastic? This?
There it is, guys.
And then it'll stick in the cake.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday!
Did you? All right. Well, let me see when it comes.
Happy birthday, Papa.
Thanks, guys.
Let's do
Candles.
let's do 3.
3? Is Papa 3? Or you just like 3?
I like 3. Let's put this one right here.
Let me light the candles and we'll sing.
Yeah, let's light them first.
Alright.
Wait, this one didn't got a fire.
Oh, whoops. Okay, here we go. Watch your fingers, please. Okay. Can you start us out, Emmanuel?
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Papa. Happy birthday to you. One candles. Go, 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 go.
Make a big wish.
Woo! And I take the candles out.
Yeah.
One.
Thank you.
You go lick it.
Oh, it's wax. It's not. Oh, you mean this side?
Does it taste good?
Yeah, it tastes good. You want to try? I think there's stuff.
Is the plastic part stuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Here, try to poke it in there again. And dig it out. Come on, guys. Suka.
It might be quite soft since we took it for a little walk after we purchased it.
Happy birthday!
Thanks, guys. Oh,
Pleasure.
careful. Oh, yep. Who wants pizza?
Me.
Sounds great.
Go.
Yeah. Yum.
Papa,
Here.
do you want a cherry on top or Emmanuel?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Mama. Love you too.
Emmanuel, would you like a cherry on top?
Yeah. Let's do one.
Just one? One for you, one for Papa?
No.
Just one total?
And one up here, please.
Okay.
Cherry.
Plop.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Automata. This is it's a birthday pizza. It's an ice cream pizza from Baskin Robbins.
How about I want to
think-
eat the cherry.
Okay, you can have
On
the
top.
cherry.
I want to eat the cherry on top.
Okay.
Can I eat the cherry?
Yes, you
Sure,
can.
Okay.
Maybe chew on it slowly. Last time I think it was a little too much for you. It is a little bit strong.
The house of cherry.
Good.
It's good.
Thanks,
It
Miss
is probably
Judy.
the best part of the cake.
You want a big piece? No, a small piece? Okay.
Smart boy.
Only Ray wants a big.
Only Ray wants a big piece. Yeah.
It's Emmanuel's friend.
Yeah, Emmanuel's friend. He had a.
Don't forget, Kyla's my best friend.
And Cairo's your best friend. That's true.
Does Cairo eat big pieces or small pieces?
Cairo wanted a big piece too.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tim, how are your parents?
They're okay. Thanks for asking. I mean, in a funny way, I think like Hong Kong's actually better off than we are here, because they had the experience of SARS, right? And supposedly that's also a coronavirus, right? And 2 of the 3 that we've known. And but you know, so they're never running out of masks. That's at least one thing, and they're a lot cleaner than us Americans. Maybe they touch their faces
As
less.
a Brazilian Uber driver told me the other day, he basically said that Americans are not so clean. I'm not quite. I knew what he meant, but it was an interesting
Papa. Thank you.
comment that he me while I was
Thank
passenger
you,
in
Papa.
this car.
Right, yes.
Thank you for giving me this piece.
You're very welcome, my baby. Mhm.
Is that your piece?
Yes, it is.
Is that your piece?
Yes, it is.
Or is that Mama's piece?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Phone might be dying. I'm gonna try to plug it in. Make a charger. Is the heat okay?
Yum.
Good, turn it down, honey. You want me to turn the temperature down, Beth? A little bit hot. You're cold,
By
right?
the way, have you, Tim or Jane, watched the docu-series on Netflix called Pandemic?
No, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
But have you?
Should be cool.
Yeah, it's actually really informative. And
Is
it's
it?
very, very interesting.
Okay.
It didn't actually
Like it?
scare me. It was
Good
just
choice.
more that it was educational than anything else.
Uh-huh.
So I did find the information that
Yeah,
they were
it was good.
sharing was really interesting, and the amount of people who are trying to help, and that a lot of people were foreseeing that this was coming. They just didn't know when. So
Okay.
it was interesting to watch.
Okay.
This docu-series was created before all of this happened.
Right. That's cool. That's kind of better in a way. And it's just more about the information. I watched the Zuckerberg interview with the CDC guy.
Oh, with Dr. Fauci?
Uh-huh. That was
Want
interesting.
to make it warm? It's a little bit cold.
He's a pretty smart guy. I've realized as he's like explaining the virus and the pandemic and
Fauci or Zuckerberg? Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Papa, would you like some french fries?
I'm okay for now. Thanks.
And then you said you'd like some.
You want some fries?
So I'm glad that your family's safe and sound and doing okay.
Thanks, Judy. How about you? Are you doing okay? And your family too?
I am. My parents they live in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So the governor there
And
actually
you're doing good.
made a mandate to lock down the state. So everything's on lockdown.
Right.
Our parents fortunately own a grocery store, so they're considered essential, so they can stay open.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Do they have better business or worse business?
Water? I have water right there.
Here.
They've actually had better business. Our parents explained to me that last month another Korean grocery store closed down. So they weren't really sure why they were getting an increase of customers.
Right.
But just recently found out that one of the grocery stores nearby had closed. They had lost business.
Uh-huh.
But our parents make homemade kimchi, which probably helps.
Right. That's a catch. Trying to fix the audio. I don't know if people on Facebook could hear the audio very well, but
Okay.
if it cut off at some point, please let us know.
Bye.
So you're essential, I guess, or your parents are?
Our parents are. I am.
You're essential?
I am
Oh, yeah.
essential.
Right. Health.
I'm a social worker.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Well,
I
I'm
still
not.
work at children's hospitals, so
Oh, okay.
I still have to work.
Right.
They're definitely, coming down with making sure that everybody has masks on. when they come into the hospital to work, no matter where they are, which is good. But we're also the hospitals here are running low on masks and protective equipment.
Low on
So
math?
that's scary.
Oh, math.
Yeah. And the work that we do as a child protective agency, we don't have enough protective equipment either when we're trying to respond to emergencies. So that's also scary.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
What is this?
What do you do, like, every day? Like, for work? Like what you just said, or?
So I'm just still approving, in terms of my full-time job, Monday through Friday, I'm still approving home studies. We have to license the foster homes. We're still figuring out placement for a lot of the kids who do come into care.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot that we have to do too, and our work still continues. There is worry that a lot of these homes who we have concerns about are stuck in their home with parents who are losing their job, or kids who aren't in school, and the stress factors kind of increase, right? So that becomes a worry for us as a child protective agency, because at some point it will, like, something will blow, right? Like something will just not one at a time, but all of a sudden, all together will become an issue. And so trying to find placements for these children, if we end up removing,
Right.
on trying to find who can take these children, because there are a lot of foster homes who aren't willing to do it. In this time, in this particular period of time.
Right.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I wonder.
But yeah, so we, I still manage. We're still trying to figure it out, and the hospital's the same. Social workers are no longer allowed to meet with patients face to face. We're trying to do it through Zoom, so that we can limit the amount of face to face contact. But yeah, employees who come in must wear masks.
Right,
They're all going to be asked questions around, this basic symptoms of what the virus causes, and so they all get screened before they come into the hospital.
I'll move.
Sorry, Judy.
I love Emmanuel. Look at him.
Yeah, he's watching a video, so maybe the audio would get. We don't want to shortchange.
Sorry, guys.
No, we'll move a little bit. But what places have you found, like hotels, or people are saying whatever, for housing, like extra beds and all that? Is that what you're talking about?
So in terms of space, Boston has created another building that is not really in use.
Uh-huh.
It has created that building to be a mobile hospital.
Okay.
So they're trying to do what they need to do to manage, but a lot of the decisions that are being made are more advisories, not mandated quarantines or mandated stay-at-home orders.
Uh-huh.
Because it's a violation.
Uh-huh.
So I think that they've tried to limit some of that stuff here. I know that other states have mandated a stay-at-home order or mandated quarantines, but I'm not sure. I think for each state, there are different laws that are in place,
Uh-huh.
and I do wonder if that's why our governor has kind of limited some of that.
Okay. Huh.
But yeah, I mean, it's been quiet here though, for the most part.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not at work, Judy?
Huh?
What do you do when you're not at work?
We are going to the movie theater, or reading a book. Lately, that's been kind of prompting me because I can't go to the movie theater anymore.
What are you reading these days?
Huh?
What are you reading?
I'm reading a book recently called The Cuckoo's Calling. Supposedly, actually the author is the woman who wrote the Harry Potter books.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The
So
controversial.
it's kind of an adult version of mystery and solving things, and it's a good book. I have plenty of books that I need to read.
Okay. I think I just have a picture of a mushroom pizza from Tegan. See if I could share this.
I did it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who's delivering?
It is just a I can't even show it with you. There we go. It's a place called Kitchen.
Oh, looks delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, can't share anything.
Working out. Let's see.
So is Manuel not in daycare?
No, I mean, like all the other places that, shut down, and
Yeah.
it was one of the last ones to shut down because it's Korean. We live in Koreatown, and they do whatever they want. And I think, before it got that Thursday where it went crazy and everybody panicked, I think, like, they were still like, well, we got to help out all the working immigrant, families and stuff, because there's a lot of them, in our block or whatever. And, they have to drop off their kids or they can't go to work, which, we were in that situation too. I had to, but then it's like, well, do you want to work or do you want to die? And then, the stakes, became different. And then I think there was a law thing. And then I think they tried for another day to have like less than 10 people. And so they physically had 9 kids, or I don't know, the total amount or something. But they couldn't do it anymore. So we've been stay-at-home parents and full-time workers, for which hasn't been the easiest. Yeah. We kind of take turns, right? So I teach on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Jane's supposed to work every day, but she just does more work on on Wednesday, and then Thursday I teach all day, so then 12 hours. Like I have 10 students, like an hour or 2 break. And it's like really weird. I always thought of it like a vortex or a spaceship or something. Like I don't know what time of day it is, and with school, it's nice that they pilot. So it used to be like you could get to the school in half an hour and then like teach a half an hour lesson and then drive home and then make like 20 bucks, $30 or whatever. But then, so they pilot now that we're not driving anymore. I don't know if that's really relevant. And all it means is like you're trapped in a room for 10 hours talking, to Zoom after Zoom after Zoom, and so it's not. I don't know. That doesn't really translate in that way. But I don't know. That's what it is. So we work on Tuesday. What am I saying? Jane's kind of. Well, we just kind of mix and match, and try to watch our 4-year-old a little more. And, but I think What's
Are
that?
the playgrounds closed over there?
Some are. There's a playground that we used to go called the Green Playground. It's like just right across from LA High, LA Memorial or whatever. And they literally taped off the slides. Like it was so depressing because uh, it was it's like like apocalypse or something like you see in some horror movies or where like yeah if the playgrounds are taped off like that's not cool. But some are still open. I think. I mean, like open. Um, but it's been hard to get out of the house because it's yeah.
Right.
I mean, like yeah, just it's hard to go for a walk to like it's because I don't know. Emmanuel doesn't like. You're like, oh, let's go out, but then where are we going? And you say nowhere. Then he's like, whatever. Like that's really lame, and he won't have it. And so I think that's changed, like the concept of that, in terms of what it means to go out, without a destination, just to get some air. And so it has to always be like errand based, I guess, whenever we do these. And, Thanks. Speaking of, let's play the piano again.
Oh, is someone in?
Can you guys still see me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
On Facebook Live. Oh yeah, on Zoom.
Oh, yeah, Zoom.
See on Zoom now.
Our computer is receiving an assault. I think,
Hey Tim, I'm gonna sign off here and cook some lunch.
Oh, alrighty. Hey, nice to see you. Yeah.
Good to see you too.
Yeah. Take care, Patrick.
Yeah, and have a happy birthday.
I will. I am.
Enjoy
Yes.
the cake.
I will. Yes.
Alright, I'll see you later. Alright,
Alrighty. Take care. Talk to you soon.
bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, here we go. Okay, your name is working. Should I make it lower?
So who's supposed to come on your next appointment?
At 2:22, I think Parches will come by.
Okay.
Yeah, I might take a quick break actually to eat some
You should.
food and make sure my house is in order ish. But I'll leave this running and yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Yep. Yeah, I ate a sandwich. I left some of the fries. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm taking a short family break.
Thanks, Papa.
Yeah, it's really hard.
I think it was good for your memory.
Okay. Yeah, good.
That's why she comes from.
Wanna play trains? Look.
Come on.
Come on, come on. Purchase. Where are you? Purchase! I am right here. And I want to do this.
Two times right now, and I don't know which one is the more real.
Yes. I don't know either.
Yeah, can you play that and I can pretend I'm playing it for you?
Okay, let me do it again. Here, let me change this. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Beautiful.
Oh, thanks, man. I mean, hey, great job. Yeah, you're pretty good.
Okay, maybe I'll stop this.
Yeah, maybe you should stop it. So maybe I finally found where you are.
Yeah, where?
Like right here.
Where?
Here.
Your iPhone?
No, I mean here.
On this live stream?
No, I mean here.
In my house?
No, I mean here.
Oh, I'll have to think about it.
I'll have to keep trying, I guess. I haven't seen you in a long time. Thank you. Thanks for coming to my party.
Yeah. Happy I could make it.
Yeah. I'm glad you made it. I didn't know if you would, but I appreciate that.
So yeah, it's a busy day, you know.
It is, we gotta do stuff. It's not easy. Oh shoot.
So am I allowed to ask how old you're turning right now?
Yeah, I'm turning 35.
35.
35.
What were you doing on your 25th birthday?
I knew you would ask that, and I can't remember because you're the one that remembers. You're the one that remembers everything all your birthdays. But I can't remember anything except I remember one year you and Andres came by and we celebrated together. But I can't even remember what year that was.
That was on your birthday?
Yeah, it was.
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay, all right. So I was turning 33.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
That's your only birthday that you remember?
Yeah. Yep. Well, I hopefully I'll remember this one.
What about
Yeah. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind? I don't want to say the word. How many times do you think that you say it every day?
How many times do I think I say what's on your mind